In August, bad weather meant that this water-based dance tour had to be postponed. But in September, everything was just right, with some late summer sun, an audience and a varied programme.
So we did that last year for the first time in the context of the pandemic, where we said we want to go outside to the guests because nobody could come to us in the theatre. And then it was so successful, sort of like a little love parade here in Berlin.
And this year too, hundreds followed the 1.5-hour show. The 50 dancers showed excerpts from their repertoire, including sequences choreographed especially for the ship, like this one called Following the Path.
Normally the dancers, they have the special floor where they are dancing, jumping, so they don't hurt themselves. Unfortunately, here on this stage we don't have that. I mean, we put the material on what we are dancing, but not what is under the material. So we have to avoid all this kind of jumps and tricks which we are doing on the studio or on the normal stage, that we don't get injured.
The ballerinas from the classic Swan Lake also avoided point dancing or big jumps. Keeping their balance on the swaying floor was enough of a challenge.
The difficulty, I would say, is to find a focus and not fall over. Normally, when you're on stage and in the studio, you always have a fixed focus point to go by. And all that blurs in the background here.
The audience didn't notice any kind of such irritations. In fact, it was the reverse. They saw a great performance, which simply inspired a passion for dance.